Kia ora, I'm Erin J. Doyle. Welcome to my channel. A couple of nights ago I attended the Ockham New Zealand Book Awards. This is the major award for New Zealand literature. Every year prizes are handed out for poetry, non-fiction, illustrated non-fiction and fiction, with the fiction prize being worth $57,000. So when I say it's the major event, I really do mean it's the major event. The authors shortlisted in each category had the opportunity to read a short extract from their book, and in the case of the people who were nominated for the poetry collection, they just read out a piece. The person sitting next to me briefly spoke to me after the ceremonies came to an end and said that, you know, they had enjoyed all the readings and there were particular things that they were now really excited to go and buy at the book stand outside. They also made a point of talking about the poem in this book, and particularly how angry and violent it was. No, they didn't like that sort of thing. Now, obviously you don't have to like every poem, and if your intention in reading is to just have a pleasant, relaxing time, a little bit of escapism, then anything that's political or uses a lot of violent language is probably not going to meet your requirement for that type of reading. So this person not wanting to buy that book, totally fair enough. But this isn't the first time I've heard someone say that, or something similar to that, at a reading. I have seen literary critics tear strips. Now I'm going to actually describe the literary critics here. I should have mentioned old white literary critics tear strips of young writers for their anger. Say things like, well, when you've matured a bit and calmed down, you won't write such angry poetry. What a condescending piece of shit thing to say to somebody, honestly. I've also seen people, you know, complaining about their local writing group at their local library or their bookstore, wherever, and complaining specifically about the young writers writing angry poetry. Oh no, unacceptable. Clearly, these people don't know what they're talking about, because this very, very angry, lots of violent imagery and swearing poem in the award-winning collection, isn't it? But aside from that sort of measurable, well, clearly you're wrong from a literary critic perspective, I have a problem with people who dismiss creative works or the creators because they create things which are unpretty, artwork which is ugly, poetry which is angry, or anything in between. The reason I have a problem with this is because anger is an appropriate emotion in some circumstances. And whilst I have seen many older people wagging their finger in the face of young creators saying, well, when you've matured a bit, you won't be so angry, I really disagree. I think anger is a reasonable emotion to have when you are looking at massive injustices and suffering. And frankly, I think older people who look down their nose at young people for creating angry work and saying, oh, it's a sign of immaturity, I think that not being angry at these things is a sign of age, not maturity. You've not become mature, you've become lazy or apathetic. We don't grow out of noticing injustices and being angry at them because we've become better, more mature people. We stop feeling angry because it's more convenient not to have an emotional reaction, because being able to turn a blind eye to injustices make it easier for us to reap the benefits of our privilege. So for any people watching this, young or old, who create unpretty things, if someone tells you, oh well, when you mature, oh you're so angry, or anything along those lines, remember, first and foremost, fuck other people who think they have a right to tell you that there is something wrong with what you have created. The act of creation is an act of success regardless of what you create or how other people respond to it. And if you've created something that is authentic to you and that expresses your feelings clearly, then you have succeeded. If you make other people uncomfortable, well, maybe they need to be made uncomfortable and learn to exist in a place of discomfort and confront the things that you are choosing to confront. And second, write the angry thing. You might just win thousands of dollars. That's all I had to say on this particular topic. If you've enjoyed this video, do give it a like, and if you're new around here, maybe consider hitting subscribe so you can stay up to date. And let me know down below what you think about the angry, the ugly, the unpretty acts of creation. I'll see you next time. Bye.